Everyone to Game 3 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Hello again, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, as we focus on the Mavericks coming into play, they lead this 5-game series 2 games to none. And now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
To Cousins. James. For 3, that's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And look out.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a proud city.
Los Angeles, they have it. LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Grant with the basketball. They trail by 1. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here we go. My ball.
To James. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Lakers ball. To Davis. Surveys the floor. Here's Davis. Rebound taken by Olynyk. It's a big finish.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To James. Offensive rebound. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Grant with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To James. Here comes the screen. James,
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Luka Doncic slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
And he'll head to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Cousins. Here comes the screen. Cousins. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. Off the assist. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy. And
From the start, let's do it.
To Cousins. Kristaps Porzingis with the block.
sent a message on that one, Ed.
Anthony Davis. 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
He shoots off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now. Davis from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Burke with it. His guys can hold for the final shot. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Kristaps Porzingis able to recover with the block. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Cook to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. To James. Screen coming. James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Lets it fly from long range, smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the games.
Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Quinn Cook snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Not bad. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's Cook with the basketball. Down 12. Doesn't get the bounce. Jumper's good.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him.
James. To Cousins. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Porzingis. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Bradley. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 6 now.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Off the assist.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
No, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Yes, Wesley Matthews. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Cousins to Davis. Trying to cash in. That's no good.
It's easy. Force guy.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That's off the side of the rim, short. Give him 2 points. High percentage. That's the end of the third quarter. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Dallas with the basketball.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
To Matthews. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Oh, he had it. To Matthews. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Wesley Matthews, zero hesitation from a pure shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Davis. No good. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's gonna make a nice poster.
The victory to the Mavericks. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports.
The Mavericks have cause to sell.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.